Alright, so I got the firewall primer. I'm gonna guy coat it. I've been working on it for about 5 days straight. I gotta go to bed, but gotta go back to reality, back to work. So I'm gonna guy coat the firewall, the frame, and the dashboard. And I'm gonna leave it guy coated, so next weekend I can start blocking everything down before I paint it. Basically, I just use a cheap primer. You don't want to get the shiny stuff, you want to get the flat stuff, because if you get the shiny stuff it sticks to the sandpaper. So you want to get the flat black so it doesn't stick to the sandpaper. Alright, so I got the firewall and the frame all guy coated. I guy coated the dashboard. So next weekend I'll start blocking it down with the 220. So I can find all the little dings or little stuff that I miss. If there's any waves. With the guy coat, will identify the little waves, the little dings, in case I missed anything right before I start painting it. The dashboard's all guy coated too, so I'll start blocking the dashboard next week. Been working on the doors. It's off a little bit right here on the top, not much, maybe like a hair. The lines are pretty close right here, but the gap's not even. The top's a little wide and it narrows down towards the bottom, especially right here in the corner. So I gotta make sure I fix all that before I paint the car. So I gotta even out these gaps here. So before I actually paint the car, I gotta make sure all that's lined up, because if not, it's gonna start chipping once it's painted. But I'll probably once I block the dashboard, the frame, I'm gonna start probably throwing some base, some flake. Start getting some paint on here. I want to get the dashboard painted, and then all the jams, and then I got to put the whole car together, take it to the spray booth, and then paint the whole car, because it has to be all painted at once. So I want to get all the insides and the air inserts painted. It's getting close, but still a lot of work. I'm getting ready to shoot the base on the firewall and the frame. I'm going to be shooting a charcoal base with silver flake. So I have the frame and the firewall ready. I have this part taped off, because this part here will be part of the car. So when I paint the actual car, then I'll be painting this part, which is the cowl. And then the dashboard, I have the dashboard ready for base. Have it all taped up. So right now I'm gonna clean it with the grease remover. So I'm gonna wipe it all down with the grease remover, and then once I wipe it down with the grease remover, I'll start shooting the base. And after the base, I'm gonna shoot some flake on it, and then probably clear it. Probably let it sit for about a week or so. Water sand it, and then I'm gonna be laying some patterns. Not a lot, just some simple plain patterns here and there. And once I get the patterns, then next will be the candy and the clear. And then I'll start painting the rest of the parts of the suspension, so I can start putting the suspension together. Start putting the fenders and the hood together. And then basically put the whole car together, line it up, get it ready to take to the spray booth, so I can paint the car at the spray booth. So that's where I'm at. I'll make another video after I base it. Alright, so I'm getting ready to mix the base. So this is the base here. It's a Galaxy Gray from House of Color. And this is the reducer. So the mixture to the base is 2 and 1. So it would be 2 of the base and then 1 of the reducer. But because the weather's not too warm, I'm going to add a little bit more reducer to help it dry a little faster. So that's how you mix the base coat. It's 2-1. So basically 2 reducer, 1 part reducer. If you go 4 parts Galaxy Gray, then you would go 2 parts reducer. I got the firewall and the frame all base coat. This is a Galaxy Gray base. Next thing I want to do is shoot the flake. I got the dashboard base too. So I'm going to shoot a little bit of silver flake on the next. Alright, so car's already been based and flaked. Now I'm going to shoot a little bit of clear to bury the flake, so when I water sand it, I don't sand through the flake. So that's where I'm at right now. There it is with the flake. Hard to see. So I need to make it a little bit more clear so I could bury the flake, and then I'll make another video. I'll open see if I get some more light in here. It's hard to see the flake.